it's possible that there may not be a 2025 Honda Goldwing. Is that probable, Chris? Well, it's possible. Anything is possible.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, who is fearless in a world of reckless automobiles. These are Caliente motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is out on the Goldwing, out on the DCT Honda Goldwing, out for a ride for 2025. And it feels good to be out on the Goldwing. The current temperature right now is 38 degrees according to my gauge, my temperature gauge on my DCT Honda Goldwing. But I'm snug like a bug in the rug. I'm wearing my one-piece textile suit, my Centurion. Underneath is my heated gear. Underneath my heated gear would be my freeze out. And to be honest with y'all, I'm toasty. I'm hot, man. I'm actually starting to break a sweat. So that may not be a good thing. I don't want to get too hot out here. But it feels good to be out on the Honda Goldwing, and today actually feels like a heat wave compared to the weather that we've been having over the past week. Our highs for the entire week has been below freezing. So it's been really cold, y'all. Today actually has risen above 32 degrees. I'm showing 38 degrees out on the Honda Goldwing, and it feels like a heat wave, man. So if you guys are sitting back relaxing in the warm comforts of your home, you can live vicariously through me on the Caliente YouTube channel. So take the opportunity to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. I know it's a lot of riders out there that put their bikes up for the winter, and they say that if it's 50 below, they won't go. And I do understand, but I'm gonna get on my bike. I'm gonna ride, man. I'm not gonna let the cold weather keep me from riding. But today we got some cold snow that is heading in this direction. So this time tomorrow, actually this time tomorrow, it's gonna look totally different out here because we got a lot of snow that's coming in from the west and it's heading, I guess, northeast. Got a lot of snow heading this way, so the weatherman is calling anywhere from 2 to 6 inches here in the Memphis area. So this time tomorrow, it's gonna look totally different than it is today. So I wanted to get out today and get my ride on before the snow settles in. So how's the weather where you living? From what I've been hearing, man, it's been freezing all around the country. We got a lot of stuff going on around the country. We got fires in California. Man, we got snow making its way toward the east. Watching this guy in this truck, man, like he wasn't gonna stop. Keep your head on the swivel, guys, when you're out here on these Honda Goldwings getting your ride in. So today I'm actually talking to you on my Cardo Pack Talk Pro, my Cardo Pack Talk Pro. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Be sure to let me know what city, what state, what country you're checking in from. Can you hear me okay? Am I clear to you? And speaking of Cardo, man, I like to give a shout out to Cardo. First of all, let me turn on my heated grips. I'm starting to get a little bit cool on these fingertips. I may have to put on my heated gloves if it comes down to it. But I would like to give a shout out to Cardo. If you guys been keeping up with my channel, you know, I put up the video of the gift that Cardo sent me. And I got some very good responses out there posting that video. Some of you guys was congratulating me on being an ambassador for Cardo and just putting out such a good recommendation for their products. Some of you guys was asking, where could you find that portable battery charger that I posted in my video? Where can you find it? Some of you guys was looking for it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not even sure if Cardo is going to sell that item in the future. You know, I just looked up and it was at my doorstep. So I'm not sure if that's a future product that Cardo is going to sell. That I'm not sure of. So I know some of you guys had reached out and asked, you know, where can you find that portable battery bank, because you didn't see it on the website. But I'm not sure if Cardo is going to sell that thing. All I know is it showed up at my doorstep, and I appreciate Cardo for showing me some love and sending the flowers, as they say. One of my viewers said that, you know, maybe Honda will step up and do right by me. You know, who knows? You know, I put out over 1,800 videos. Majority of those videos are in relation to the Honda Goldwing. But who knows? Maybe Honda may decide to step up and reach out. Time will tell. But speaking of Honda, you know, we're into 2025. We're into 2025. And many of you that are like me, you've been kind of waiting to hear information about the 2025 Honda Goldwing. You know, I've been seeing questions like, will there be a 2025 Honda Goldwing? I even talked about my predictions for the 2025 Honda Goldwing, if there's going to be one. I put that video up a couple months ago. If you guys missed that video, click on the link in the top corner. I give my predictions about the 2025 Honda Goldwing. One of the things I said, that Honda usually put this information out around the end of October and the 1st of November. Well, I must admit that I was totally incorrect, because I haven't heard a peep. Many of you that are like me, you've been waiting to hear, to see if there's any information about this 2025 Honda Goldwing, and we haven't heard anything. So I was incorrect on that one. That was one of the things that I believed, that Honda would put this information out around October, November. And as of today, as of January 2025, here in this video, there is no information about the 2025 Honda Goldwing. Oh, there's been a lot of videos, AI images, AI pictures. You know, there's been a lot of clickbait out on YouTube. And some of you guys fall for the banana in a tailpipe each and every year, until it's on Honda's official website. Take those things as rumors. So a lot of the videos that you guys might have seen out on YouTube, you've been seeing these images and things like that, totally fake, totally false. In the words of your beloved leader, Donald Trump, fake news. So I'm not sure what's going on with Honda. I know they've been tight-lipped about the 2025 Honda Goldwing. I haven't heard a peep. I've talked to some dealerships. They haven't heard anything. I mean, it's really, it's so quiet right now. You can hear a cat walking. As the old folks say, you can hear a pin drop. You know, Honda is tight-lipped right now about this new Honda Goldwing. I don't know why. Will there be a 2025 Honda Goldwing? What do you guys think? Put it down in the comment section below. You know, I honestly believe by now, here in 2025, that we would have heard some information about the new Honda Goldwing. But we haven't heard a peep. We haven't heard a thing. It's been really, really quiet. So many of you that are like me, you're watching this video and you're wondering, is there going to be a 2025 Honda Goldwing? Well, we're into 2025 and time will tell. Who knows? Honda might not even put out a 2025 Honda Goldwing. Is that possible? It's probable. Who knows? Honda might put out an electric Goldwing. Is that probable? It's possible. But one of the things that I mentioned in my prediction, I do believe that there's not going to be any changes to the Honda Goldwing, if there is one. I think that Honda will only change the colors. They might even put some 50th year anniversary badges on the bike. But I don't believe that Honda will make changes to this new style Honda Goldwing. Now, I could be incorrect. I could be totally wrong, so I don't know. That's just what I believe. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to tell you. But right now, no one knows. Honda's is tight-lipped right now. No one has heard anything. So if you guys got some information, be sure to put it down in the comment section below. But after talking to my contacts and from what I've heard, I haven't heard a thing. So I'm just out here cruising on my Honda Goldwing trying to get the ride in. I noticed that they've been putting out the, I guess I'm gonna call it salt, that they put on the roads before the bad weather sets in. I'm not 100% sure what's the name of it, but they put these chemicals down on the road prior to the snow falling, and I guess it's supposed to prevent the roads from freezing over, which they always do. So maybe the stuff that they put down just limit the amount of freezing on the roadway. But this time tomorrow, we supposed to be getting a lot of snow that's moving in, that's coming in. Right now I'm showing 39 degrees out on the Honda Goldwing. I actually need to pull over and change out my gloves. I'm getting a little bit cool on my hands. To be honest with you, I'm cold on one hand and not on the other hand. So I'm gonna pull over here in just a moment and put on my heated gloves and see if we can get a little bit of heat going. That's the thing I like about the heated gear, man. It extends your riding season. It makes a world of difference. If there's anybody out there watching this video and you love riding your motorcycle, man, you got to try the heated gear. I'll leave a link to the heated gear that I'm wearing, and I'll even show you how I connect it and get it hooked up. Right now I have it on low, but I feel good, man. I have on my base layer, I have on a mid layer, and I have on my one-piece textile suit. The first lady called it my Iron Man suit, and it feels toasty. I'm gonna make a quick stop and change out these gloves. See if we can get a little heat going. Make a quick pit stop and change out these gloves. That's one of the reasons why I really love pulling my trailer. It's not only it makes me bigger, I can carry things with me that I normally don't carry, but I keep my extra gloves in the trunk. Right in my sleeves, I have the heated jacket, and it's wired straight out of my sleeves, and all I have to do is plug it up. Turn on my heated gloves right here on the front. I'm just going to go to the yellow setting, which would be my medium setting. There we go. Instant heat. Man, this heated gear is a game changer. Now the thing about these gloves, you don't have the dexterity like you would with thin gloves, so just keep that in mind. You know, the thing about these heated gloves, you don't have the dexterity like you would with real thin gloves, you know, but you can't have it both ways. But as far as being warm, oh man, these things are nice. And one of the things about this new style Honda Goldwing is that you get a lot of wind around the handlebars. So even though I have wind deflectors on my Honda Goldwing, I still kind of get a lot of wind around my handlebars, and so it's good to just keep an assortment of gloves depending on your riding needs. So in the summertime, it feels really good because you got that airflow coming across the handlebars. But in the wintertime, when it's really cold out, man, that can work against you. So these heated gloves works excellent. I would like to give a shout out to all of the riders that came out to the Caliente end of the year ride. Some of you guys came over a very long distance, and some of you came from a short distance, but I appreciate all of you guys. So shouts out to you guys that made the Caliente end of the year ride. And we're already into 2025. Already here, 2025. 39 degrees, 39 degrees. LRT, Fort Payne, Alabama. Trucking. Keep your head on the swivel, guys. So I wanted to get my ride in, man, before this snow moves in the area, man. It's gonna look totally different tomorrow. You know, with all of these chemicals that they putting out on the roadway, I might need to give my bike a good wash underneath. You know, I put out a video here recently, but I took it down. I kind of talked about the Insta360 camera. So one thing about me, I try to keep my channel as accurate as possible. You know, sometimes I may get some bad information. But as it relates to the Insta360 camera, I talked about in that video that I removed, I kind of talked about which camera, in my opinion, which camera do I think is better? The Insta360 X3 or the Insta360 X4? Well, the bottom line, I think that if you already have the Insta360 X3, I don't even think it's worth buying the X4. You know, the thing with the X4, man, they advertise 8K, which it does. It makes the camera run hotter, but it does have 8K. The camera is bigger than the X3. The battery is a little bit bigger. It weighs more. So that means a lot, especially when you're holding that thing, man. It's kind of heavier. The X4 is heavier than holding the X3. So they give you some selling points with this X4 that they don't give you with the X3, like 8K resolution, which is great. But here's the problem. Majority of the people out there don't have an 8K television. So if you recorded a video in 8K, would the viewer be able to watch that video and get the full effects of the 8K? Well, here's another problem with the 8K. It takes forever to upload an 8K video. I mean, it takes a long time. So I find myself dropping down on my resolution from the 8K to the 4K just so it doesn't take a long time to process. And you know what? It still takes a very long time to process with the X4. What's funny is that with the X3, if you process a 4K video, it doesn't take as long. Now, it takes a while, but it don't take as long. So for some reason or another, with that X4 camera, it just has a long processing time. Whether you process in 8K, which takes a really, really long time, or whether you're processing 4K, which takes a very long time. You know, I actually processed some 4K videos, and it took over 24 hours to process the video. I mean, once you actually finish editing and you hit upload, it took 24 hours for a 30-minute video. But that's ridiculous, man. So in my opinion, the X3 is better. The processing time is quicker. You still can shoot in 4K at 60 frames per second. It's lighter. Now, you can't interchange the batteries or the accessories from the X4 to the X3 or vice versa. So in my opinion, the bottom line is I believe that the X3 is better. That's just my opinion. Well, what if I don't have an X3? Would it be better going out buying the X4? In my personal opinion, I think the X3 is better. I have both cameras. I've been using both of those cameras. And I think the I just think the X3 is a better camera. It doesn't take as long to process. It's lighter. The batteries are smaller. You're still getting 4K at 60 frames per second. So yeah, just get the X3. But I'm out here just cruising on my Honda Goldwing, trying to get my ride in. Man, it feels good. We're having a heat wave, y'all. Having a heat wave. 39 degrees out. 39 degrees. But believe me, I'm dressed for it. So you riders that let your bikes become garage trophies because of the weather, you can always just live vicariously through my videos. If you guys are wanting the Caliente flag, you can get them exclusively through me. I'm gonna leave my contact information in the description of this video. Just reach out if you would like to purchase your Caliente flag. Only $25. And I'm gonna ship it to you free if it's within the US. Only $25. I'm gonna ship it to you free. And the Caliente flag actually fits on the gold stripe flagpole. A standard 6x9 flag. If you're interested, get with me. I'm gonna give you guys my public telephone number, 901-468-9032. 901-468-9032. If you want to purchase your Caliente flag. Sold exclusively through me. Well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Let me know what you think. Be sure to drop it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, then click the like button. If you haven't already, take the opportunity to click the subscribe button. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing. And I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.